let's get started with the demo by going to the computer screen. So let's try to understand what abstract factory design pattern is with an example. So let's imagine we are trying to create a software which would take the budget of a particular user and would try to give that user the best car for that particular budget. So say we have this factory called Honda Car Factory, and there are three types of Honda cars. So we have this Honda Jazz car, and then we have this Honda Civic, and then we have Honda City, and the price ranges for these cars are different. So Honda Jazz, we have it for like 7 to 8 lakhs, and then Honda Civic we have for 8 to 9 lakhs, and then Honda City we have for 9 to 10 lakhs. So but these are not the products, the finished products. So for the finished products we need a color for the particular car that we are choosing. So say if you choose, if our budget is something around 7.5 lakhs, so we'd be given a Honda Jazz car would be the best for us. But there are three types of Honda Jazz cars. We have this red Honda Jazz, then we have blue Jazz, and then we have green Jazz, and similarly we have purple Civic and white Civic, and then we have black City and white City. So what this software is basically going to do is, or what this application is basically going to do is, it would take a price from the user, and based on the price it would try to give the user the best car according to the budget of the user. The user can choose the color which she or he wants. So if that color is available, this application would return car of that particular color to the user, and if that car is not available, or if that color is not available, then the factory would return, or the application rather would return a null object to the user. So basically the client doesn't know what kind of object he or she is going to get unless one is actually returned by the factory. So let's see this with a code example. I've already created a project and I've named it Honda Car Selector. And first take a look at the abstract factory class. So this is the one, Honda Car Factory, and this is an abstract class, and here we have a static method which returns a car factory, and it takes the price as an input parameter. So if the price is less than 7 lakhs, then it returns null. So we don't have any car which is less than 7 lakhs in our factory, in our Honda Car Factory. And then if the price is between 7 to 8 lakhs, then it returns a Honda Jazz Car Factory. So this factory is not a concrete factory. This is an abstract factory, and it is gonna return this method is gonna get car factory. This method is gonna return an abstract, or this rather a concrete factory, and based on the price it's going to return a concrete factory. So if it's between 7 to 8 lakhs, then we have Jazz, and if it's between 8 to 9 lakhs, then we have Civic, and then if it is between 9 to 10 lakhs, we have this Honda City Car Factory. And if it is above or below, if it is above 10 lakhs and below 7 lakhs, then we'll be returning none. And then we have another method in this class. This is an abstract method, and it returns a type of car. So car, let's see what car is. Car is a simple interface. We don't have any methods or anything inside this particular interface. We just have this interface, car. So, and this method get car is gonna take in a color as the input parameter, and it's gonna return a car. So let's see the factory classes, the concrete factories. So this class extends Honda Car Factory, and as a result it overrides, or it provides an implementation for the abstract method get car, and it takes in a color, returns a particular object of Honda Jazz car based on the color. So if we send red, then if the color is red, then it generates, or it produces a red Honda Honda Jazz car, and then if it is blue, it produces a blue Honda Jazz car, and so on. So this is the final product that we have. So let's take a look at it. So this is just a simple class which implements car. We don't have anything inside this. And then we have the other factories as well, similar to this Honda Jazz car factory. We have Honda Civic car factory, and we have Honda City car factory. So, and based on the color, it returns an object which is basically the finished product or the final product, and that's nothing but a car. And let's now test this. Alright, now let's test this application. So I'm gonna say car equals to Honda car factory. So this is the abstract factory, and we need a concrete factory. So I'm gonna say car factory, get car factory, and based on the price that we send, it is gonna return a concrete factory. So say we send 7,50,000, and then we need a car. So this is the final product. So get car, and let's send red. So I'm gonna say color dot red, and this color is nothing but an enum that I've created, and it has all the colors that we have. So we have red, blue, green, purple, white, and black. So I'm gonna print this now, car, and let's see what object we get. So we have red Honda Jazz. So here the client doesn't have any knowledge or doesn't know what kind of object is going to be returned by the factory. So it just sends in this parameter. It just sends in the price of the car, and based on that price, the abstract factory decides which concrete factory it should be calling, and then based on the color that is passed, it creates a finished product or the final product. So say we change this to 8.5 lakhs. So for 8.5 lakhs we have Civic, and let's pass the color as purple. Let's see what the factory returns. So we have this purple Honda Civic car, and if we set this to say 9.5 lakhs, and we send black as our color, then should be getting a city. Yeah, black Honda City car. So the client really has no idea of what kind of object is going to be returned by the factory. It just sends in the parameters, and based on the parameters, the abstract factory decides which concrete factory it should call, and the concrete factory in turn decides which final product it should be sending to the client. So that is basically how abstract factory works. Another classic example of abstract factory would be a credit card company, which where we have say multiple card brands. Like we have American Express, we have MasterCard, we have Visa, and based off of a user's credit score, the factory would try to return the best card for that particular user. So say someone who has a score of above 650 is eligible for MasterCard. Someone who has a score of above 750 is eligible for a Visa, and someone who has a score of above 850 is eligible for an American Express. So, and there are again different types of cards. So we have say gold American Express, we have platinum American Express, and then we have similarly gold MasterCard, platinum MasterCard, and different types of cards. So that is another classic example of abstract factory design pattern. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.